In this video, we're going to talk about how to find if something is both decreasing and concave up based on its graph. So when we're talking about finding both of those things, we're going to do what we call a double layer sign chart. So I need to find everywhere I have a 0 and a horizontal tangent. So I'm looking at all of those places. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my sign chart. So I'm starting my interval. It looks like at negative infinity. My first 0 is at -3, draw a fence. My first horizontal tangent, we're going to say it looks like it's at about -2. And then I've got a 0 at -1. And then I've got another horizontal tangent at 1. And I've got another 0 at 2. And then that goes off to infinity. I don't need to worry about picking x values in between because I'm just going to look at where the graph is at. So I'm going to look at what's going on with the first derivative. What would that mean for the second derivative? And then what does this mean for the original function? So f prime. So I'm looking at, am I above or below? So it looks like I'm starting below. Then I go above, and then from -2 to 1, I'm still above. From -1 to 1, I am below. From 1 to 2, I'm still below. And from 2 to infinity, I am above. Now I need to look at whether I am increasing or decreasing. So I notice between -infinity and -3, I am going up. So I'm increasing, which means my second derivative is positive. Between -3 and -2, I'm still increasing, which means my second derivative is still positive. Between -2 and 1, I'm going down. I'm decreasing, which means my second derivative is negative. I'm still decreasing, so I know that I am negative. I'm increasing and increasing again, so if both of these are increasing, that means I am positive on both. All right, so now I'm going to figure out what the plus and the minus means. So plus on first derivative means decreasing. Sorry, minus on first derivative means decreasing, and plus on second derivative means concave up. So all the pluses are going to be increasing in that first row, and all the minuses are going to be decreasing. And then in the second row, my pluses are going to be concave up, and my minuses are going to be concave down. All right, so then I'm going back to my question. I need to be decreasing and concave up. So decreasing concave up is this interval. And it looks like right here as well, so that interval. So let's write out the explanation. So we would say that f is decreasing and concave up on, and then we're going to list the intervals, always open parentheses on these. So -infinity to -3 and 1 to 2. Because, and we have to base everything. The only thing we know is f prime. So I have to base everything off the f prime explanation. So f prime is, in this case, for our first derivative, for the decreasing piece, I know that I am negative, which means it's less than 0. And f prime, and we really want to go with this word increasing on it, is increasing. And to make the sentence complete, we would say on these intervals.